What are they exactly? I wrote down a good one for you. Thoughts are pictures of the mind that have constructive or destructive possibilities and have power with the emotions. In other words, they affect your emotions. Sometimes they are imaginations, but they are more than imaginations. Because imaginations are only pictures that come to you. But thoughts, a lot of times, are created by you. They're deliberate. They may be holding you in bondage tonight, or as a result of your thoughts, you may be experiencing glorious liberty tonight. Thoughts are so important. Many times we underestimate the possibilities of our thoughts. Until you change a man's thinking, you cannot change his life. You cannot change his state, and therefore cannot change his estate. The quickest way to affect your thoughts is pictures. That means sight. That means you've got to see something. God said to Abraham, he said to the man, when he couldn't have a child, and he was already an old man, his wife was already old, and God had said to him, you're going to have a son. The man couldn't believe. He couldn't believe God. And God turned to his wife and said, Sarah, you're going to have a son. She laughed. So one day, God said, Abraham, come, look up, count the stars, if you can number them. God wasn't really thinking about the shapes of the stars, not the number of the stars. He knew the man couldn't count them. But he wanted to help him see, because he said to him, because of you, the nations of the world will be blessed. You're going to bring forth kings. Sarah's going to be mother of princes. In other words, you're going to give birth to stars. They're not going to be ordinary people. They're going to be stars. So he said, come, look out there. Count the stars. And old Abraham came out and they looked. And he said, oh God, there are too many. And God said, all right, so shall thy seed be. They're going to be stars. And they're going to be many. You can't count them. And for the first time, the Bible tells us, Abraham believed. His name was still Abram at the time. But he believed. When he believed, God said, there's another thing. Now that you believe, I want to change your name. You will no longer be called Abram, but Abraham. Abram meant exalted father or assumed father. One taken to be a father. But he wasn't a father. Now God changed his name from Abram to Abraham, meaning father of many. So every day they called him father of many. Father of many. I ain't not any child at all. And they called him father of many. And he answered the name father of many. Why? God had to change his thinking. But that was not all. One day, God said to the man, I've given you the whole world, but you can't take it until you can see it. So he said, Abram, look to the north, to the south, to the east, to the west, as far as your eyes can see. That's what you get. I like that. As far as your eyes can see. Whew. To the book of Joshua. Joshua chapter number 6. God said something to the man Joshua. Did you ever read the story of Jericho? Let me see your hand up. Did you ever read it? Great. I want you to read for me Joshua chapter number 6 from verse 1 into verse 2. 1, 2, go. Did you see that? Did you notice verse 2? The Bible says, the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have given you Jericho. He said, see. Tell somebody, see. See. One more time, see. See. God said, see, I have given you Jericho. It's whether you can see it. If the man didn't see that God had given him Jericho, he never would have possessed